welcome to The Perspective. I'm Florence Armain. Today we're in the presence of a very beautiful young woman. Out of 20 finalists, she came up or emerged as Miss India Indonesia 2015. Grace Walia, welcome to The Perspective.
Thank you so much.
You are so beautiful.
Thank you. So are you.
Thank you. So Grace, you've had an interesting year.
Yes.
Up from the point where you decided to participate in Miss India Indonesia to your recent trip in Mumbai for the Miss India World. But let's go back, let's track back and tell me, what were you thinking? What came across your mind when you signed up for Miss India Indonesia?
Well, the pageant started in the year 2013, and I was actually there for the event.
Oh, okay.
And so when I went there, I saw how it was. I saw the pageant. I saw the whole deal, and my mother was with me. And when she saw the pageant, she told me, "You know what? It's my dream. It's a dream of mine to see you up there." So that's when it kind of got into my head that maybe this is something that could be in the future. And I wasn't actually old enough to join the pageant, since the age criteria is 17 to 27. I was 15 at the time, and in 2015 I was 17, so I matched the age requirement, and I was like,
It's
okay,
time.
yeah, I think this will be a great experience. And when I told my parents that maybe I'll join this, they just wanted me to join it. They were like, please join. It's our dream. So yeah, that's kind of how
It's
it
like
started.
making your mom's dream come. It's every
Exactly,
mother's
exactly.
dream to see their
The whole point of it
daughter.
was to make her happy, actually.
But were you happy?
Yes, of course.
Good.
Yes,
That's fun.
I knew it would be an incredible experience, and at first I was a little bit nervous about it because it is a pageant. But knowing that they would give me training and that they would shape me into a good performer, into a better person, I said, okay, let's do this.
Now, so you were running against 20 other the finalists,
Yes.
but before that there were screening sessions. What was the most valuable lesson that you had throughout the quarantine time before towards the final night?
I think I learned so many lessons, especially when it came to overcoming challenges, because it is not very it's not an easy thing to do, to go up on stage and answer questions in front of a large audience. So when we received that kind of training for public speaking and ramp walking, it definitely was new to us, and it shaped us to becoming more confident people, and
Not just to prepare you for the night,
yes,
but
exactly.
for the long
exactly.
term.
And we knew that the training that was given to us will carry on throughout our entire lives, and I think that's how we changed. We broke out, we improved our voices. And
was there any moment where you broke down and you said, this is too hard for me? Can it just be something that's more easy or simple or bearable?
Of course there were moments where I said, you know what, this is pretty hard. I didn't think it would be this hard. But I'm a person, when I start something, I want to finish it. So I said, yes, it's hard, but let's see where I could improve. Let's see what I need to do to get on that stage with full confidence and to be ready. So yeah, that was.
What about lessons learned from other finalists? The plethora of characters, attitudes towards the pageant and life itself, different characters that you have to interact with every single day.
Yeah, when you are in a room with 19 other people and you interact with them every week, it's definitely something. It's definitely a new experience, because you don't only get to know them as contestants, but you also actually make friendships and you interact with them, you communicate with them. And I think that with every person you meet, there's always a lesson to learn. They always teach you something new. And I was really thankful to be able to interact with 19 other people who taught me something new, who were inspirations. Some of them were much older than me, so they had much more experiences, and they were working. Some of them were college students, and yeah, I was just learning from them because they were they were really mature, and their personalities were what I wanted to be in the future.
Now, this quarantine process, Miss India Indonesia was held in January this year,
Yes.
2015.
Yes.
Now, the process. How long were you? Remind us again. How long were you in quarantine?
The quarantine was 2 months.
About 2 months.
About
Now,
2 months.
can you share with us one of them, maybe two, or maybe one of the most precious moments that you had during quarantine with 19 other people and mentors? I believe you had
Yes.
several mentors as well.
Yes, definitely sitting in a room with Star Harvest Academy. We were all sitting in our chairs writing notes about public speaking, and they were teaching us how to really, when you receive a question, how to think about what you want to say and how to form it into a sentence where you can communicate with the whole audience and really tell them what you want to communicate. So we even had practices where 5 girls would come up and we would answer random questions that were given to us. And I think we had 3 or 4 lessons, and towards the end we kind of got better. And when we really saw the improvement in ourselves, we were like, oh my God, this is amazing. I cannot believe I just did that. So I think that was a moment that we all shared.
Well, I think the training is coming out really well, as you are truly well spoken at the moment.
Thank you so
We'll
much.
talk more about your times and your journey in Mumbai in India
Okay.
when we come back for the short break.